Welcome back to Graphics. So far, we've covered the darken group and the lighten group of blend modes. In this video, we'll move into the contrast group. These modes combine both darkening and lightening depending on the brightness of the blend layer. They're designed to increase contrast, making images look more vivid and punchy. Overlay is like a mix of multiply and screen. If the base pixel is darker than 50% gray, it multiplies to darken. If the base is lighter than 50% gray, it screens to lighten. In the example, mid-tones brighten while shadows deepen, creating more punch. This mode is used for adding contrast, enhancing photos, or giving flat images more depth. Soft light is a gentler version of overlay. If the blend pixel is lighter than 50% gray, it lightens softly. If it's darker, it darkens softly. In the example, the violet circle blends in with a smooth, subtle shift rather than a strong punch. The best use cases are for subtle lighting effects, skin retouching, or adding depth without harshness. Hard light is like overlay, but it uses the blend layer to decide whether to darken or lighten. If the blend is lighter than 50% gray, it screens. If it's darker, it multiplies. In our images, the rectangles hardly changed because pure black, white, and full RGB colors force extreme results. However, the violet circle shows stronger blending than overlay or soft light. This can be used for adding dramatic contrast or strong highlights. Vivid light is more extreme. If the blend is lighter than 50% gray, it uses color dodge. If it's darker, it uses color burn. This creates very intense highlights and shadows. In our example, the circle looks harsh with strong saturation shifts. Vivid light is best for special effects, poster-style graphics, or surreal edits. Linear light is another strong one. If the blend is lighter than 50% gray, it brightens by increasing brightness. If it's darker, it darkens by decreasing brightness. In our example, the circle looks aggressively shifted in brightness, without much soft detail. This is used for adding strong exposure changes or light streak effects. Pin light replaces pixels instead of blending. If the blend is lighter than 50% gray, it replaces darker base pixels. If the blend is darker, it replaces lighter base pixels. In our example, this caused patchy replacements, especially in the violet circle. Its best use cases are for creative glitch effects and abstract designs. Hard mix is the most extreme. It takes linear light and then forces each channel to either 0 or 1, leaving only 8 possible colors. In the image, the circle looks posterized with almost no blending, only flat colors. This can be used for stylized pop art effects and bold graphic looks, not natural blending. Overlay is punchy, boosting contrast sharply. Soft light is gentler, giving smoother transitions. Use overlay for dramatic contrast and soft light for subtle enhancements. Hard light is a strong version of overlay, where the blend layer controls the effect. Vivid light uses dodge and burn, creating very intense, saturated results. Linear light is brightness-based, producing a harsh, exposure-like effect. Pin light replaces pixels, resulting in a patchy and glitch-like effect. Hard light blends normally but with strong contrast. Hard mix, on the other hand, posterizes the result into only 8 solid colors. Hard light can still look photographic, while hard mix is purely graphic. That's the contrast group of blend modes. They combine darkening and lightening to boost contrast, ranging from subtle effects like soft light to extreme ones like hard mix. In the next video on graphics, we'll move to the inversion group, where modes create inverted or difference-based effects.